everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about products that stood the test of time. You might be wondering, what does that mean? Basically means these are products that I've been using for at least 2 years and I'm still just as obsessed and in love with them as I used to be back then. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, I am not as exclusive as I used to be back then, simply because, you know, with makeup your collection grows, you start to use other things and you start to use more things. Like, you use things less, but you're still just as in love with them as you used to be the first time you used them. So I've collected the top 10 things that I'm still as in love with as I used to be back when I first got them. I want to start off with complexion because I have a lot of complexion things. I think complexion was and will always be my thing. I like to look like I have perfect skin. Now, I don't have perfect skin by any means, but I like to fake it. So to fake it, I'm still obsessed with the Estee Lauder Illuminating Perfecting Primer. This is basically a creamy primer that is very nicely hydrating, yet not too hydrating to the extent that you feel like your face is completely greasy and oily and uncomfortable. On the contrary, it's very, very comfortable and it's very nice. And I really, really like it. I started using this back again because the Nivea post-shave balm thing was just a little too heavy and a little too moisturizing for my skin, and I couldn't be happier. I have this on my skin today and I'm just obsessed. I've had this makeup since 6 in the morning and right now it's about 3 in the afternoon. So it's been approximately like 9 hours and I'm still just obsessed with how my makeup looks. I think, actually it is 3 o'clock precisely, so I'm still obsessed with this foundation, I think, with this primer, and I think that it's absolutely magnificent. Speaking of foundation, well, could you guess what foundation I'm going to talk about? If you are someone who used to watch me for a long time, then you probably know what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about Lingerie de Peau from Guerlain. This foundation used to be everything to me. It still is one of my favorite foundations of all time, and I still honestly think that it's probably my ultimate favorite or my second favorite. I started wearing this when I first started wearing makeup, so basically about 4-ish years ago, something like that. And I love it. I love it. It has a pump. It's gorgeous. It has a medium coverage. It has like a light to medium coverage. And it looks very natural on the skin. It feels amazing. Feels very light. Feels like you have nothing on your skin, which is exactly what I love about this foundation. Moving on to concealer. I still use the same concealer. I don't find the need to try anything else. Don't convince me. I'm happy with what I'm using at the moment. And it's the Estee Lauder Illuminating, no, this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. This is the one that comes in a tube with a doe foot applicator. This has a really, really nice coverage. Very, very nice coverage. Super easy to blend. Super duper long lasting on the skin, and it just makes everything look absolutely flawless. I use the shade 07. I use the shade 02 here, just in case you want to know. Not that there's any reason for me to tell you, because you can't really tell what my skin color truly is through the camera, but hey, if you're wondering, I wear 07 and I love it a lot. To set everything, I love the Meteorites. These are the Meteorites from Guerlain. I've been using this product since the first time I applied makeup on my skin. This was, fun fact, the first makeup item that I ever purchased. Not this particular tub, but I got the Emilie Pucci one when it first came out, basically, and I loved it. I'm using this one at the moment. I actually have mixed the Emilie Pucci one and this one, which is the newer formulation, just because the Emilie Pucci one was just slightly a little on the green side and this was slightly on the pinky side, so together they cancel each other out and they're perfect, and I'm such a happy camper. This is amazing. To apply this, unfortunately this is a product that you can't really get anymore, but I still think that the Dior blush brush is heaven. I don't use it for blush because to me this is just a little too big, and I like to be more like precise with my blush application. So I like to use this for powder. So I just take it and I swirl it inside of this tub and I just apply it all over my face, underneath my eyes. It's heaven. I love it. It provides my skin with very nice luminosity, yet it doesn't detract from the wear or anything like that. Really, it's just an awesome, awesome product. And if I could only pick one powder to use for the rest of my life, it would be the Meteorites. No doubt in my mind. Okay. Moving on from complexion to cheeks. How many complexion products have I talked about? 5. Basically half of the products I'm going to talk about today were complexion products. I guess you should know that I really like my complexion things. Okay, blush. Blush. There was only one blush that I knew I had to talk about. And I still love it to this day. It's still one of my favorite blushes ever. It is a pricey blush. And it's the Tom Ford Wicked. Tom Ford Wicked. You can't see the TF anymore, and there's a huge dent in it, and it's just such a beautiful color. Pinks are those colors that bring so much life back to your complexion. They're magical, I swear. There's some unicorn dust, some unicorn pee in the mixture, something unicorny for sure, and I'm obsessed with this. It's very long lasting, it applies like a dream. I have nothing bad to say about this, absolutely nothing. And I don't want to be without this ever in my life. Ever. That's the only cheek product I have. Okay, let's move on to eyes. I have 2 eye products that I want to talk about. If you used to watch my channel since the very early days, you know that my obsession with Guerlain quads was very real. I think I have about 9 or 10 Guerlain quads. Today I decided to bring 2 today. These are probably my 2 favorites. One was unfortunately limited edition, but I'm going to tell you about it because it's gorgeous. And the other isn't limited edition. This one is not the limited edition one, and this is in the shade 03 Le Verts. If you can still find it, grab it, steal it. Don't let anybody else have it because this is amazing. As you can see, it has like neutral to slightly kind of khaki green limey colors here, and you have like this beautiful very light taupey color. It's gorgeous. This is very kind of satiny and like very shiny on the lids, and this is kind of matte. This is also matte, and this just has like that tiny little bit of shimmer in it, but it's just so beautiful. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite products of all time. And they apply like a dream. They last for the entire day. They're so nicely pigmented. Those Guerlain quads are no joke. No joke. The other one that I wanted to show you was the Turandot palette. It came out with the Dragons collection, if I'm not mistaken. This is what it looks like. I'm not going to talk too much about it because it's limited edition. But if you do have it in your collection and you're not using it, you should either sell it to someone who will use it or start using it again because you're missing out. You're seriously missing out. Hey, another eye product is probably going to have to be my Tom Ford Quad in Titanium Smoke. If you want a smoky eye, this is all you need. Seriously, this is all you need to achieve that gorgeous smoky eye that everybody lusts for or lusts after. I love the colors, I love the pigmentation, I love applying those glittery shades with my finger. We have a glittery shade here and a glittery shade here. I love applying both of these with my finger. I tap them onto my lids and bam, they're like the most beautiful kind of glossy, glittery shades. They're not like awful by any means. On the contrary, they're stunning. And I genuinely really like them. Finally, we have some lip products. I want to start off with what is still probably my favorite high-end lip product of all time. And these are the, what are they? The YSL Glossy Stains. If you love a glossy lip and you want it to stick around for a little bit longer than a usual gloss would, this is your babe. These are wonderful. I have 2 colors. I always tell myself that I want to kind of invest in more colors, but I promised myself that I wouldn't buy any more lip products because I don't need any more, and don't convince me about buying more lipsticks because it's not gonna happen. Anyway, the colors I have are 9 and 12. This is called something to do with Rouge, and this is called the Coral Fauve, something like that. I love them. They leave a stain, they're very sheeny and comfortable and amazing. I highly recommend them. They're just like some of my favorite products of all freaking times. Finally, we have the last lip product of all these products today, and this is the Guerlain Rouge Automatique. I love this formulation. This is the one that I have at the moment because I got rid of the pink one and the red one simply because I don't really wear hot pink lips or red lips very often. And the red lip that I have that I like a lot is not the one that I used to have. So this one is in the color 141 and it's called Quand, Vient, Laque. These are the most comfortable things in the history of mankind. They're so pleasant to apply. They glide on like butter. I have nothing bad to say about them. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I think that nothing better has come out in terms of lip products in the kind of high-end spectrum. This is still the best high-end lip product, so I really, really like it. Anyway, so I talked about 10 products that I've been using for a very long time. Tell me about one of those products that you have been using for a very long time and you cannot imagine yourself without. That's how much you love them. I would love to know. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I love having you here and I love interacting with you and things like that. You know what I'm talking about. And don't forget to leave me that comment because I want to know what is your ultimate top products that you've been using for a very long time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Take very good care of yourself and bye.